During a congressional hearing February 2025, Congresswoman Nancy Mace posed a question about the definition of a man and a woman, which seemed unrelated to the primary topic of the hearing. This led to a discussion on the biological differences and similarities between men and women. While men and women have distinct biological traits, such as chromosomal differences, XX for women and XY for men, they also share 99.9% of their DNA. This genetic similarity underscores the fundamental connection between all humans, despite the specific variations that define sex. Congresswoman Nancy Mace is a Republican representative from South Carolina. Her policies often align with conservative values, including positions on limited government, economic freedom, and individual liberties. By asking provocative questions, she may aim to highlight or challenge current discussions on gender and societal norms, potentially appealing to her voter base. By doing so, she might be trying to steer conversations in a direction that aligns with her views on traditional values and gender roles, possibly seeking to influence policy discussions and resonate with constituents who share her beliefs. The percentage of the American population identifying as transgender is relatively small. Estimates suggest that around 0.6% to 0.7% of US adults identify as transgender. While this is a small percentage, issues related to transgender rights and recognition can have significant social and political implications. Imagine if all 0.7% of the US population who identify as transgender decided to pack up and move to South Carolina. With a population of around 5.48 million in the Palmetto State, they'd make up a whopping 80% of the population. Suddenly, Nancy Mace might find herself outnumbered and in need of a new game plan. But hey, it's all hypothetical fun. No moving trucks required. By raising these questions, Congresswoman Mace might be aiming to appeal to certain conservative viewpoints, potentially using the topic to garner support from her base by framing it as a significant cultural or societal issue. Fact: Nancy Mace identifies as a non-denominational Protestant and has attended Seacoast Church, a megachurch in South Carolina. Her religious beliefs are part of her identity, but she often emphasizes her focus on individual liberties and conservative values. These beliefs might influence her stance on social and cultural issues, aligning with a traditional perspective on gender roles and values. In the Bible, Genesis 2:22 says, quote, "Then the Lord God made a woman from the rib he had taken out of the man, and he brought her to the man." This narrative is a foundational element in Christian belief, symbolizing the bond and companionship between man and woman. From a biological standpoint, humans share about 99.9% of their DNA, with differences arising from specific variations. This shared genetic foundation could be seen provocatively to discuss the concept of shared traits. However, it's important to clarify that such interpretations are not scientifically based and do not logically lead to conclusions about gender identity or equality. These discussions often highlight the tension between religious interpretations and scientific understandings of human biology. Nancy Mace's religious beliefs, while important to her, do not necessarily align with the diverse beliefs of all her constituents. It's important for a representative to advocate for all constituents, regardless of their religious beliefs, including those who are atheists or non-believers. This highlights the need for inclusivity and representation of diverse perspectives in policymaking, showing that leadership should not be solely guided by personal beliefs, but by the broader needs of the community. Nancy Mace has been noted for shifting her positions on various issues. For instance, she initially condemned former President Trump's role in the January 6th Capitol riot, but later softened her stance, which some interpreted as a move to align more with her party base. Additionally, she has made statements supporting COVID-19 vaccinations, but has also expressed opposition to mandates, reflecting a nuanced or shifting approach. These changes can be seen as efforts to navigate political dynamics and appeal to a broader range of voters, but they also contribute to perceptions of inconsistency.